Hi, good morning. Welcome. Thanks for joining me with my CaHtalk. I don't know about you, but there are certain places that bring me comfort, and one of them is my car. So I sit and I reflect on things, and I listen to CaLove a lot when I'm in a difficult spot or whatever, or even happy times. Like listening to CaLove makes me really happy. It brings me up, brings me joy. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Today, I'm going to talk about have a forgiving heart. Trying to have a forgiving heart, because that is so hard for me, because I've been hurt by so many people that I care about and I love, and people who I like to, I guess be friends with or whatever, have hurt me. And so for me to have a forgiving heart, it's really, really hard. And then on top of that, I am a fighter, which makes things, really difficult. When you're trying to forgive and not fight, it's even harder, because I think people think, they look at me and they think, oh, I'm kind and this and that, but I think a lot of people do that, and they mistake people for, people who are kind for like some sort of weakness. And oh boy, that's not me. I do pride myself on the fact that I know that I can protect myself, which is really good. I might not look like I can protect myself, but yeah, let's just say that I can. So anyways, forgiveness. Maybe today we can sit and think about someone we'd like to forgive at this moment, and, take a moment and bow our heads in silence and try to, truly pray and try to forgive that person. Give people grace, because we're not perfect. I am so sure. I am like, I don't even have to say the percentage. It's like through the roof sure that there are so many people in my life that need to forgive me. And they say, in order to be forgiven by Jesus, you have to forgive others. And yeah, so that's huge, because I feel like I have like a tiny weight on my shoulders, because I'm struggling with this forgiving thing. And, there was a quote yesterday about how, you're weak if you can't, it's something about being weak in forgiveness or whatever. And I realized that, I don't want to be weak. I want to be strong, like I am. I'm a strong individual, and so if you're struggling with forgiveness, guess what? You're not alone. You're not alone. And that's part of the human condition, is having a really hard time forgiving others. I mean, at least it is for me. Is it for you? But yeah, if you're having a hard time forgiving somebody and you've reached the end of this video, I want you to take that in and think about, what we're discussing here about forgiveness. Take it, pray on it, and then in the comments, tell me what something that's good about today. What's good about today? For me, what's good is the fact that I am doing my CaHtalk. And unfortunately, I've got, because I'm using my camera and not one of the platforms, I can't pause and turn my camera around. I don't know how to do that. So what's good about today is the spot I've decided to do CaHtalk at. So here, I'll show you. I hope you can see it. How lucky am I? This is actually where I live. one of the spots of where I live, and I'm so blessed. And I just found out blessed means happy. So I am full of blessings. So I am reasonably happy. Let's take a moment and bow our heads together for a moment of silence and think of somebody that you truly need to forgive and try to bring it in. Breathe in the forgiveness and breathe out the pain they caused you. Breathe in the forgiveness and breathe out the pain they caused you, and maybe even their name. So let's do a couple of breaths and do that together. So do that a few more times, and just, that alone makes you feel good inside. So if we're gonna bow our heads and read the long version of the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathway to peace, taking as he did this sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that he will make all things right if I surrender to his will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with him forever and ever in the next. Amen. All right, go have a blessed day. God bless. Much love. Bye.